Good day. It is day 12 and I am outside here in Asheville with the Herb Crafter Tarot deck. So let's see what we have for today, this magical Monday. Burdock, the Hangman in Tarot, which is number 12. Kind of an in-between, a waiting period between, I want to say, the old and the new. And burdock is such a beautiful herb that grows everywhere. It grows on the side of the road and in all kinds of places in our yard, and it helps with the liver cleansing. So let's read about it. Embrace a foe as a friend. Tap into nourishment found in the depths. Let go of control. Lasting change takes time. A cup of tea placed over a large burdock leaf reflects the naked tree outside the window. A large, clean root rests on the table, the tendrils forming the shape of the hanged one. Legs crossed like the numeral 4. Burdock root ruins spills out from his blue velvet bag towards a lit beeswax candle. Challenge presents an opportunity for growth. Though burdock is a tenacious weed, it also is a valuable plant. The presence of burdock may indicate where the land is lacking nutrients. Interesting. Using the large leaves as mulch can bring nourishment to the surface. When the leaves break down, the soil will improve, and burdock will no longer have the conditions to thrive. So interesting. I did not know that. Flip the script on a difficult situation. See the problem as a solution. Burdock is also a valuable ally for the liver as it helps clean and release toxins, but healing the land or the body requires a long-term commitment. Surrender the process. Deep change takes time. Invite burdock to shift your perspective. Sit with it in the wild, harvest it, and cook with it. Tap into the wisdom from the depths by crafting burdock root ruins for divination. Enjoy a slow cup of burdock tea as you sip silently, release all that is keeping you stuck. Love it. Love it. So, today we are going to do a practice, and I don't know what we're going to do, but it's probably going to have some vinyasa in there. So, let's just start by coming to a seated position and close your eyes. And just imagine you're surrounded with these beautiful big leaves of burdock. Imagine that these leaves are starting to break down, starting to die off. As we're sitting, they're transforming into the decay of the plant. And just imagine the plant is decaying into the soil. And as this is happening, very quickly, just imagine the soil is becoming more and more rich. And just back it up a bit. Now that we've gone through the whole trajectory of the plant to the broken down essence of the plant to rich soil, let's go to the in-between, that place where it's starting to break down, but is not yet dying and is not yet rich soil. So just imagine it's getting cool out, plant is starting to die. Just imagine the soil is starting to get more rich, but is not yet there yet. Perhaps years down the road, where there's been many cycles, but it's not yet there yet. The plant is still cycling. Just imagine the space of in between with this plant's life cycle in an area of your life. And on your next breath, just come into some hip circles, circling around. And as we circle around, let's just envision the cycle of life, where it starts, where it goes, where it ends, and then where it begins again. And then change directions. And then once again, going forward and back. Reach your left arm overhead and then your right arm. Just kind of tipping side to side a few times. Next time you come over to the right, just come into a twist. Then coming back into center, twisting the other way. And then coming back into center. Just take your chin to your chest, stretching out your neck. Taking a pause here. Put my hair up as we pause. And if you work with intentions, this is a good time to set your intention for your practice. And then opening your eyes, coming into downward facing dog. Let's come right into down dog today. Got my dog. I'm in down dog and I got my dog with me. Just walk your dog out, pedal your dog. Coming into a high push-up position and then lowering down to the ground and coming into cobra. And then lowering back down and coming into child's pose. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Can you move over here? Thank you. Thank you, buddy. He's made a door for himself. Made a little hole in my door. I think I mentioned it earlier. And coming up to all fours, coming into some cat dogs. And coming into downward facing dog. Coming into high push-up, lowering all the way down to your belly. Coming into your cobra. And then coming into child's pose. And then inching forward as you come into your high push-up, or excuse me, your all fours. Coming into one round of cat dogs. Coming back into a neutral spine, coming back into downward facing dog. Reach your right leg in the air. Bring the knee into your nose. Step the foot between your hands and drop to your back knee. Just stretching your leg out. Coming forward and back. Coming forward, coming onto the ball of your back foot, bringing your left hand to the inside of the right foot, finding your twist. And taking your hand to the ground, stepping your back foot up, forward fold. Bring your arms overhead, and then forward fold. Inhaling, looking up, exhaling, stepping your right foot back, then your left foot. Bring your left leg in the air. Bring the foot between the hands, dropping to your back knee. And once again, coming forward and back a few times. And bringing yourself forward, coming onto the ball of the back foot, right hand to the inside, left foot, finding your twist. And then taking your hand to the ground, straighten your front leg, step your back foot up, forward fold over your left leg into pyramid. And stepping your back foot up, inhale, look up, exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, exhale, step your right foot back again, coming into pyramid on the left side. And bring yourself forward, drop to your back knee. Take a hold of your block and just sit back on your left shin. Gonna sit like this for a moment, flexing our foot. When you're ready, maybe take a breath in, start to fold over your front leg if it works for you. If not, just stay upright. Good, and then just come forward, come back into your pyramid, step your back foot up, exhale, fold, and then bring your left leg back. Inhale, look up, exhale, fold. Good, and then coming back to that left knee, and then place the block underneath your right side, taking the heel to the outside of the left side. Take a breath in and then fold forward. And inhaling, looking up, coming forward. And then just swing that leg around, coming into a high push-up. Staying here or lowering to chaturanga, lowering all the way down, or chaturanga, up dog and down dog. Right leg reaches for the ceiling. Bend the knee, open your hip. Just Coming into some knee circles one way and then the other. And then reach that leg in the air, bring that knee forward. Step that foot between the hands, finding your lunge as you sweep your arms overhead. Finding your balance. And exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. And then finding the prayer twist to the right. And inhaling back into center. We're going to take that right leg back in the air. Bend the knee, open the hip. If you want to flip your dog, flip your dog. And then flip back. Bring the leg in the air. Bring the knee to the nose, and then coming into your pigeon pose. Finding pigeon. You can stay upright or you can fold forward. Following your breath in your pigeon. Inhaling, coming up. We're going to take that back leg around. Sweep it around. We're going to sit up nice and tall as we twist to the left. Inhaling back into center, crossing your legs, stepping back into down dog, or if you want to take a vinyasa, you can. You can do a jump back. See if I have the energy to do it today. Give me a moment. Lowering down, coming into up dog, and then down dog. Lifting your left leg in the air. Bend the knee, come into some knee circles. And then take those knee circles the other way. Reach that leg up. Step it between your hands. Come up to standing. In your lunge. So we're going to find our lunge. Sweep our arms overhead. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, finding our twist, our prayer twist. Finding the breath. Coming back into center, hands to the ground, left leg in the air, bend the knee, open the hip, flip your dog if you want to flip. And then flip back, keep that leg in the air, bring the knee into the nose, finding your pigeon on this side. If you'd like, you can come forward into your pigeon. And inhaling, coming up. We're going to take our back leg around, swinging it around that front leg, sitting up nice and tall, and then coming into your twist. And coming back into center, crossing your legs once again. You can hop back into a vinyasa, or you can just step it back into downward facing dog. Stepping our right foot up into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Coming into Vira 1. And then coming into Vira 2. And then flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And coming into extended side angle. Inhale back into warrior 2. And take our back arm underneath our front arm. I'm going to step it back so I'm not jumping into the camera. We're going to bring our left leg around, coming into eagle. Finding your eagle. And then keeping eagle arms, airplane. Finding your airplane. To half moon. To hand to the ground. Take that left knee to the outside of the right foot. Finding the twist. Coming back into center. Taking the outside of that right leg. Just finding a balance and a stretch in the right leg. Which feels good after all those balance poses and work. Swing it around. Coming into down dog. Left foot comes up. Finding your warrior 1 to warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. To extended side angle. And then back into warrior 2. Take the back arm around. Finding eagle. Right arm or right leg comes around, right arm's underneath. Trying to keep our back nice and straight as we come into airplane. To half moon. And the right hand comes to the ground, squaring your hips off. Drop the right knee behind the left foot, finding our twist. And coming back into center. And just take the outside of that left leg, just give it a little stretch. And then bring it down as we come into Baddha Konasana, butterfly, earthbound angle. So we bring forth in our mind's eye our burdock. I'm just taking note of where you are in the season of your life. You fold over into the butterfly pose. Are you in that in-between stage between the caterpillar and the butterfly, or are you in the full moon of the butterfly or the new moon of the caterpillar as it inches along? I'm just checking in and noticing what stage of life you're in right now. And then inhaling, coming up. Let's just bring our feet to the ground. We're going to reach underneath our right leg. If you have your strap, you can reach around and grab a hold of the strap with both hands. Or if it works for your body, you can find a bind. As you look over your left shoulder. So binds are kind of interesting poses as they kind of bind you up. Just to feel like, what does it feel like to be kind of bound in the here and now, in this phase of life before we move on to the next phase. Just being here for a few minutes, however this looks in your body for you right now. Coming back into center, I'm going to take that left arm underneath. Got your strap, you can grab a hold of your strap. Grab my strap, show ya. So you can have your strap on the ground, right near you, and take hold of the strap, and then just reach around. As you inch your hands towards each other with the strap. Or if you have the bind, you can take it into the bind. You're ready, releasing out of it. Let's come onto our backs. Oops, let's see here. Onto our backs, come into bridge pose. So as we lower down, plant our feet, lifting our hips, coming into our version of bridge. Holding here for a few more breaths. Lowering down. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. Taking a hand to the belly and a hand to the heart area or the chest. Bringing your knees together. Just take your knees towards each other and sway. Or bring your feet out. So let's just give ourselves a little stretch in the back, the lower back. know if this is a stretch. It might be just a pose that helps settle the back. When you're ready, extending your legs out for your Shavasana. Finding your final relaxation. Imagine the burdock in its various stages around you. Imagine the essence of the plant, the medicine that helps detoxify the liver. Something so simple as a road plant has such a strong medicinal purpose, not only for the body but the soil, the body of the earth, help provide nutrients to support. You're ready, drawing your hands to the outside of your legs. You can roll to one side and sit up, or if it works for you, you can just come up to seated. And we are going to take our hands to heart center and bring forth all of our intentions for Mother Earth, our intentions for ourselves, and our intentions for the plant kingdom as we close with a namaste. Namaste. See you tomorrow.